This is the castle where Tintin was filmed, or like it's based. Little recap, I actually haven't filmed in like 4 days for the most part, except I filmed a little bit today because I went to a castle. I've been kind of freaked out because I am having to plan my tripping around for the next like week and a half because I've been at this place where they do cooking classes and I only have 3 days left here, which is kind of sad, but it's fine because it was an awesome time and I'm ready to see new things. I went to Chevelny, which is a chateau on the Loire today. I think I took a couple videos of the castle before my phone died, but I also might not have. I think I'm going to be filming pretty intensively for the next couple days because I want to get like another vlog out. I have a pork preserving class tomorrow, so that should be pretty interesting. They love pork in France. They just love it. I had a pizza tonight. I made myself like a thin crust pizza and I fermented the dough. I basically just made the dough and then forgot it in the fridge for 4 days, but I fermented it. The crust was like freaking bomb. It didn't look as good as I thought it was gonna look. Like it didn't get all like those random bubbles all over the place. I cooked it at a really high temperature and then I put some tomato sauce that they made here. And then I put some prosciutto, but it was in like little bits, like lardons, like little chunks instead of like thin slices. And then some roasted zucchini and then like a mixture of French cheeses. So there was this like aged goat cheese, really good. Saint-Nectaire. That's probably sacrilegious to put that cheese on a pizza, but it's fine. Gorgonzola, so maybe that, at least that's sort of Italian. And then I finished off with some parm. There was also a couple of like caramelized shallots in there, which I think added a little sweetness, but I also drizzled a little honey on top of there after it cooked, which really helped as well. And I also parmed it up after it came out of the oven because of course you need to parm it up. I'm going for a walk and I'm gonna listen to music because I want to get out of the door because it's about to get dark and I have been doom scrolling for the last like 20 minutes after I ate my pizza. I'm currently reading On the Road by Jack Kerouac, and I'm kind of annoyed because the first like 30 pages was like an intro to the book and about like the story behind the book, but I haven't even read the book yet, so how am I supposed to understand what's happening when it talks about these characters that I don't even know? So I think that's kind of dumb. It is, what day is it today? I think it's Thursday. I finished work in the garden and now I'm just having my dinner. Everyone just left. I made macarons for the class tomorrow for their little like breakfast treat. I'm pretty content. I'm trying to plan out the rest of my trip. I'm having a little bit of a difficult time because once I leave here, I'm going to a couple places in the south and then I'm going to revisit the vineyard that I worked at 2 years ago. But I'm only gonna be there for like 3 or 4 days. And then after that, I'm going to just trip around. So I'm going to Italy and I'm going to Croatia until I get to the goat farm. And I don't know, that's just stressing me a little bit because that's like pretty much 3 weeks of travel. Not really, it's actually like 2. And part of the 2 weeks is going back to a farm. So it's really not that much time, but maybe that's what is stressing me out. The fact that I got a lot to do in like just over 2 weeks, but I think it'll be good. Really good salad, very heavily dressed. These rabbits, they just go around humping each other. And they're brothers. What the hell?
Simple, il faut stériliser, pasteuriser le jus là.
En Suisse, si tu peux,
ouais. Je fais ça par. Je fais.
il faut savoir que quand tu as des temps, une note ça.
Le chef,
Ça m'a l'air pas mal.
c'est pas mal.
Faut la faire coller. Et donc là c'est de l'eau tiède que j'ai mis. Hop, on va mettre un petit morceau.
The workshop today was really good. It was pretty, not bizarre, but like stuff that we don't really eat much in Canada. I'm pretty sure we made like there was head cheese, which is like this stuff with pork and then you use like the gelatin to combine it all together. Pretty classic stuff, I don't know. I actually liked it, it's really good. I liked it was like basically a bunch of like meats, mostly pork, but it's like we used all the bits of the pork that aren't used in ham, so it felt good to like use all the parts that would probably just get thrown away in Canada. Actually, it was really yummy with like slathered with some Dijon mustard and some little pickles and some really good sourdough bread. So good. This is the little town that I've been in for a month. Not very big. I stole some cherries from this tree that's like sort of in the corner of someone's yard, but it's also sort of like in a park, so it's like unsure of the territory. But I will be coming back for more tonight. This morning I've been picking berries because there's a whole bunch of cassis. I don't know what these are called in English, black currants. And these are Saskatoon berries in English, but I don't know what they are in French again. And there's also red currants. And I've decided to help myself to a little iced Americano coffee break. Delicious, tastes like black. I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but there's this spider on these fruits. And the spider is like neon green, like radioactive. I think that if this spider bites me, I will actually become Spider-Man. That's crazy. I just harvested all these. They're like red currants from the garden. I don't understand. Europeans are like obsessed with them. I don't know why.
T'as pas du désinfectant?
Non. C'est notre dernier déjeuner au Grange à savoir-faire avec... On mange les œufs avec du kimchi et une salade que j'ai fait. C'est quel type de salade? C'est une inspiration asiatique. It's my last full day here at the cooking school place, and all the people here at the Grange got me a going away gift. Sorry, my brain is flashing back and forth from speaking French and English. This is it, and because I told them on my first day that my favorite thing was sardines, because I love sardines. I even have a necklace of a little sardine can. But they got me a whole bunch of like specialty sardines from Bretagne. Little ASMR. So I'm going to show you all the flavors, little sardine haul. This one's regular. We're going to start off with this one. It's in like a little cute red box. Love it. This one's sardine au l'huile d'olive and poivre vert. So olive oil and green pepper corns. This one is sardine tomate à l'huile d'olive vierge. So extra virgin olive oil and tomato. This one is sardines aux deux piments, l'huile d'olive et la citron. Lemon and 2 spicy pepper sardines. This one's sardine marinée muscadet et aromate. So this one is muscadet, which is like a sweet white wine, and grape leaves wrapped sardines. This one's sardine à la lausienne, which is au piment d'Espelette et jambon de Bayonne, and it's like andouille sausage and spicy pepper. Really hyped for that one. This one's sardine à l'huile d'olive vierge and thym et poivre timu, which I don't know what poivre timu is, some type of fancy pepper, and thyme. And then this one is sardine au kumquat, so like lemon sardines, but it's not lemon, it's kumquat. So these ones be a little sweet. Very interested in this one. Very pretty case. They're all really pretty cases. This one's sardine à l'huile de colza and poivre de tau tomé. So it's virgin canola oil, which cold pressed canola oil still has actually a lot of health benefits and isn't oxidized, and that's like the issue that with seed oils. And then this one's au citron. So that's the last one. You're just pretty awesome. I'm kind of about to freak out in peace. I'm gonna go up to my room and cry because I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to lug these around, so my backpack is gonna get kind of freaking heavy, but it's fine because I only have a little backpack and I think there's space. I bought a tent, so I'm gonna have to be able to squeeze these in with my tent as well. Don't know how that's gonna go. I'm just walking back from my last dinner. Really good. A lot of cheese, and Guillaume made this really good tart. And I made this little bouquet with some pretty flowers I found along the way. And I'm about to make a chamomile tea, and I think I'm gonna watch Pride and Prejudice.
Oh, avec plaisir.
I'm packing up all my stuff and things, and I'm not really sure. This is all my clothes. That and that. I like how I say all my clothes. That's all that I have, and then that's what I'm gonna wear, and then I just have my shorts on. And then I put my tent in my bag, which you're gonna see in a second, and it fits. But then I forgot that I have all these sardines now, so I don't know, I could try and stuff the tent in better, but I also realized that I can do this. Like, so that's the tent, like down at the bottom of the bag. Like, I'm a little bit wide, but I mean, it's totally doable because it's still like a small backpack. I don't know if you can see, I'm just taking a video of my face. Also, all of a sudden in the last like 2 days, I'm like really tan, which is like awesome. I'm all packed up and my room's clean, and I have my backpack here with my newly found tent underneath it, and my iPad is currently charging, and I'm downloading some Netflix movies for the ride. But yeah, this was a pretty great month of cooking and gardening and eating. Julie is about to pick me up and take me to Amboise so I can catch my train, and then I get my bus to Nîmes. So that's the end of this period of my life. It was really good, and I'm gonna finish this video here. So thank you for watching if you made it this far.